this piece like this. So they both face out. And these, I'm gonna put this over there. This is going to go, let me see, I gotta get an idea. That's gonna go up top, probably where that red piece was. And then, let me open up the door, okay. So as you can see inside there, you got the red piece up top and a red down bottom. So let's put that in like that. Oops. Open up this door. Do the same thing there. With the same thing. For some reason it's having a little difficulty going in there. Don't know why. Let me see. That peg has to turn. It cannot turn. Why is that? The hell is going on? Again. All right. Just having a little bit of a difficulty here. Go in. Why is that? All right, finally. Damn, I just had some issues because the grooves, sometimes if the grooves is not like in that one, they should be up and down, but they were like sideways. I don't know why, so it would not fit on. So anyways, that's in there. That is in there now. Let's close the doors. And let's go, I guess, and put some window frames together. So we're going to need 2 of these. And as you can see, this one is up. You have to make sure it is sideways and not parallel to each other like we normally put it. So one goes up and one's like this. Like that. And we click on a couple of these on both ends, like that, like that. And then those will come over here. One end will go in this part, and then the other end will go in here. So, like that, and like that. Same thing, doesn't matter. We put that side in, and then this one looks pretty good. Alright, next, let's start with this piece here. This is a double piece. So we need 4 of these type of connectors. And they go on the sides. And not the last one, but to the second one in. It looks like such. Same thing on the other side. Skip one hole. Skip another hole. So you have 4 of them like that. And like we did before, we put that in there, and we take these pegs and that goes in the one side, that side, same thing here. One there, one there. So now we take 4 of these and slide them in all around. So that looks good. Now we need a couple of blue, and so if we turn this way, it's pretty symmetrical, so it doesn't matter, but we'll put the blue in this end. And the groove pieces are the ones that go in here because they're grooved. So that looks good. Now we need 2 of these smaller pieces, the 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That lined up perfect. So it goes on this end. And another one on the other end. Like that. So those blues are now covered up, and you have a red peg. So now we need 1 of these, which are the 13th. And this will go on the end here. Like this. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it actually spins. We'll probably lock in something right there, but that now, my friends, goes. We'll spin this over. And let's go like this. And let me see where that one went. That one's going to go way on this side like this. With that one pin. It's going to go over this bumper, and it's going to clip onto these 2 here. Not the last hole, but the second one. The second to the last. Like that. That's the trunk to look inside and see the nitrous oxide. So that's in there. Alright? So there's 1 left. And there's a red, and a red. Looks good. Now, we'll lock the other one, get another one, we'll measure it. 13. Same thing. To the second, to the last. There it is so far. Alright, that's good. So let's put that over here. Let's build some other stuff. And what do we have here? We need a blue, a red, and an elbow. So that goes in like that. And then a T goes on the top here. It spins, so it doesn't matter, but it looks like it's going to be perpendicular to this blue one like this. So if we take one of these pieces, let's make sure we have the right one. This is not it. Looks like this piece here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 2 there. So that looks good. So this will clip right in here, like that. And we need a blue peg. That, my friends, it's going to go right in this end piece. The short end's going to go in like this. And that looks good. So we're going to need 2 of these. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says 6. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not these pieces. Ah, okay. Must be one of these. Must be here. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we need 2 of these. We'll slide this over and we'll lock it in. Here's 1. There's 2. So it makes it pretty secure. Let's look at that. All right, it's sticking out in the 3rd hole. Looks good. 2 black go in the ends like this. Let's look at the diagram. I think it looks great. So now we need a larger piece. And if we look at the back side, we got 4 holes and then 3 holes down the bottom. So we're going to switch that around, and then this is going to lock in like that. That looks pretty good. So we're going to need 1 black and a blue piece. So the black peg's going to go right here, and the blue peg's going to go all the way over here. So let's take a look, see? That looks good. Now we need a long piece. Let's measure it. Yep, 13 hole and a black. Looks pretty good. So this goes in the end here. Alright, you gotta make sure you can see it overlaps. It's not the last hole, it's the second to the last. And the last hole you put the black one in there, so now you have 2 of them that clip in there. So let's look at the diagram. Looks good. Perfect. So we need a black and 2 blues. So these 2 blues go right at the end. Short end goes in first, and then the black one goes in the 3rd hole. 1, 2, 3, like that. That looks pretty good. So now we need a L shape and another 7 piece. And the L shape looks like has the groove piece and then 3 and then 2. So you got the groove, 3 circles, and then 2. So that looks good. So where does that go? The L shape goes in here first, straight up, like that. And then this piece will go over the 2 blue, like that. So let's look at this. That looks pretty good. So far, so good. Now we need, looks like some bumper pieces. So we get a 1 piece and a 2 piece. And these actually have numbers on them. So this is a 2 and this is a 1. It's a strange piece, but looks good. So let's turn these around, and then there are 2 black pegs that go in the end. Looks like the top and the bottom on the right side. See, there's an L shape, so the top and the bottom like that, and then just take the other one and snap it together like that. And then we're going to put a decal right here, a number 2 decal, which is, looks like a brake light, like brake light bumper piece. If I can get this off, here's number 2. Like this. So that looks pretty good. Let me see how far. I like to look at the box to really look at the. Okay, it looks like the side piece. It's not really that descriptive, but. So I think right there looks good. So you got one there. Alright, and then if we take this piece over here, we turn it upside down. This is a very confusing piece here. This is very confusing. 2 pieces here. Like this. And it looks like it just goes into the one piece goes into the black piece and one goes into the blue. So like that. That looks pretty good. So it goes right up to the end, and this piece goes right up to the end where there's a circular. That looks good. Now we take one more piece, and that piece, where's that go? That goes on the end over here. So there's 2 openings here, and that slides right into these 2 like that. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then we get 2 pegs where we want to put these. One's up top here, and one is on the end piece here. So we turn this upside down, and we need 3 pegs, the gray pegs that go in here. So they go in the end, 2, then skip 1. So you have 3 there. Okay, that looks good. Now that is going to go on the end here. So if we take this piece with the brake light, this is going to go in here, and it's going to click in this main piece. So if we take this and push it in there like that, that looks pretty good. Really moving along, guys. That looks pretty good. Alright, so let's look at that piece. And you can see this black piece here. I don't know why it says push that down. Push that down. Ouch. Okay. Alright, I guess that locks right in there. Let's open this up and take a look-see. Looks good. Locks the whole thing in there. And we need 3 little pieces here. So we get this piece here. So the blue goes in the bottom, like that. And then the black goes in the top. And that is going to go right here. It looks like it's going to click in. Let's see. Now it's going to go. Put a piece on the bottom. Looks like. Sorry, guys. Right all the way to the bottom.